In 2010, we received $20 million of investment through the ERA grant program through the federal government, and they provided the funding for the City of Seattle to test innovative new ways to approach energy efficiency across the residential sector, the commercial sector, and the institutional sector. And so we tried a number of different programs, one of which was partnering with the 2030 district. So we had ideas and opportunities for financing and incentives, but what the 2030 district really had were the connections with the building owners and the community to really help us spread the word about what Community PowerWorks could offer and how it could help them achieve their economic savings but also environmental goals. So in the commercial and institutional sectors, we've managed to upgrade 5 million square feet. We've been able to leverage $53 million of public and private investment in energy efficiency upgrades, so that's a pretty sizable economic impact and benefit to our community.
The Community PowerWorks was really instrumental in helping understand how to communicate effectively to the executive ownership structures of the building stock in Seattle. So now with the Community PowerWorks initiative kind of going into the sunset, if you will, it's really the responsibility of the Seattle 2030 district to pick up where the Community PowerWorks left off and continue on with the successes that we have had. For instance, the Washington Athletic Club had a 29% reduction in energy consumption. That's equivalent to almost $250,000 in energy savings based on current rate structures. The savings are real and meaningful to the organization. So what's next with the Community PowerWorks initiative? I think that's the role of Seattle 2030 district and other districts around the country that are replicating what Seattle 2030 district is doing. That's the evolution.
I think the most exciting thing about creating jobs from Community PowerWorks is that even though it was a pilot and we were talking about a handful of projects, we touched over 200 workers on those projects. And a lot of those workers were partially employed due to the recession. What that really indicates is that the potential is to create hundreds of jobs, that if we retrofitted and upgraded thousands of our buildings, that we could create thousands of jobs. And these are really high quality living wage jobs.